All right. So I am on um, Zoom meetings. This is the meeting I'm running at the minute and recording. Now, I made a video about this before that it only gives you a couple of months. Now, I've got practitioner trainings and different series all the way through to April next year. And Zoom used to just show it all on one page. And I made a previous video because it was really hard to understand how to use this calendar bit. And I put it in that video that it would be really good if Zoom just put it back to how they used to, where you could just see all of your upcoming webinars or meetings, but they won't do it for some reason. If you also find this a pain, that you would like that they put it back to before, where you can see them all, please comment in the comments and say, please Zoom, put it back to how it was before. That worked really well, because in the last video I made, I got that comment over and over. It's saying it's difficult to use this and we can't get to the other ones. So if I want to get to the other ones, and I've been going through all of these to check them, and every time it takes me right back to the beginning, and I've got to start from the whole lot. So if I want to look at what are my ones in November and December, so if you want to know how to use the calendar, here we go. So we got November and December, and I'll click here and I'll click there, and it takes me to them. But then I do one of them, I look through one of them. So I go on this one, and I check through it and check it's okay, and yeah, that is fine. And then I want to do the next one. If I go back, it takes me right back to the beginning. And if I just click on meetings, it takes me right back to the beginning, and I've got to start again. I'm on here again, click, click, click. I've got to do this again, click, click, and I'm on here. And by that time, I've totally forgotten where I'm up to and what I'm doing. And I don't know why Zoom finds it so hard to put them all in the same place. So if you are having this same problem, because my last video went out about a year ago, please comment, please like this video, please comment that you think it's a pain in the arse, and outright say, Zoom, put it back like it was before. It wasn't broken, it worked great. People don't understand how to use this. My last ones had thousands of views because people don't understand how to use this. So just put it all on one page, for God's sake. Pull it together. There's no reason you can't do that. So if you're watching this, you don't like this, you don't like that you have to keep going back. So I'll look, see, I'll do something with brain 3 and I'll check it's all right. Okay, it's all right. I want to go to brain 4, the next one along, and check what that is. And I go back to meetings. It doesn't take me back to the page. It takes me right back to the beginning again. I've got to go here and I've got to go through this whole palaver again. I've got to get it right. And then click here, and then what was I doing? Where was I up to? Which one was I on? Zoom, get it together. Put them all on one page, a whole year's thing on one page. Stop messing around thinking you've done a good job by changing it, because you haven't. If you're watching this, please comment. If you think this is just really annoying and that it doesn't work, please just write that in the comments. You know, been a year now or longer probably. Maybe Zoom will just get the communication finally at some point that most people just want to see all of their meetings. They don't want to just see a thing, and they don't want to have to skip forwards and go back and skip forwards and go back and skip forwards and go back like I've been doing for the last couple of hours, and it's driven me halfway bonkers. Right, sorry to rant, but I am totally pissed off with Zoom that they can't do this easy thing that seems obvious. I don't know what their problem is, but Zoom, do it.